Hello everyone, I just wanted to do another real quick short video on setting up your Valve 2.0 base stations specifically for DCS. We play a lot of DCS here, and when I initially set this up I noticed that when you're spinning your head around to the rear, like my son will do for instance, when you spin your head around backwards, often your tracking would be lost. And why this happens is most people will set these up like this in the front and have one on the other side. And when both of them are in front of the pilot, when he turns his head around to the rear, they lose track because they're over here. So you can't do that and expect to be able to look down at all your switches and things like that. Go ahead, Jax, look down at the switches. Move your head real fast, show them how well this tracks. I mean, it's instantaneous, you can't see anything. The reason it works is because I have this one down here, so when he looks down, this thing still tracks him just fine. Now I have it set off to the left because the keyboard mount is kind of in the way, so I just offset it slightly. What else you want to do, so if it's on this angle, the other one for 360 head tracking, say, Jax, go ahead and turn your head all the way around, look out the back of the plane. You'll see how his head tracks perfect. Go the other way. Yeah, see, there's absolutely no jitter no matter where he turns his head, up, down, left, or right. So we have the one in the front for his basically looking forward down in the cockpit, and then exactly about 180 degrees off of that is the rear one, and it's up higher to get above the back of the chair to see his head. If you set it too low down here, it'll shoot through the chair and it'll untrack. So up high, offset slightly, but still 180 degrees, so no matter where he turns his head, one of these is going to track him, and it works perfect. So if you're doing flight sims where you're spinning your head around a lot, or any VR game where you're spinning your head around a lot, you want them far apart and as about 180 as you can get them. You got to kind of visualize what they're going to see and where your head is going to be looking most of the time, and they need to be able to see that spot, either one of them. Better if two do, but that's how it works, and this setup works flawlessly. By the way, this is we got a HF8 here, dual butt kicker, one on the front, one on the back, synced up with a subwoofer, i9 with a 4090 RTX, all overclocked, LG C2 there, pimax 8KX with the Vive mod, 3D printed attachments, comfort strap. And this is all wired up. I have the USB audio signal normally that runs the earphones. This is split, one going to the earphones, one going down to the chair. It's on audio. This thing is shaking right now. Runs through there, it's split. Subwoofer's all synced in, so everything syncs together and it all feels the same. And it's quite the rig. Runs DCS at basically max settings, no problem. And it's great, man. It's a hell of a machine.